Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is Daybreak. We are in Longlai and today we're gonna start exploring the entire place. At the end of the last episode we just did the hotel and it's huge. I can really see why it's that expensive. For now let's check the rest of the area and we are going to enjoy this. And I want to see if we can get outside with Yume.
Whoops.
Probably not. Yeah. Eventually, probably. But let's have a look around, shall we? What kind of shops, what kind of people? Hey, you're that fellow who came by earlier. How about some charcoal mantou? Charcoal mantou and hot spring eggs might seem like more adult snacks, but their sweetness appeals to kids too. My daughter, Ino, loves charcoal mantou. That girl needs her nibble to get through the day. These mantou are great for afternoon snack, unlike my wife's stuff on the other side of the creek. I'm gonna wait until we have a little bit more cash, just in case. I just had a rice dumpling. I had some back at Langport too, but the flavor and style of the ones here is super different. It's weird. I think that I know enough about Republic food now that I talk like a fancy gourmand. This is all thanks to getting to hang out with you, Van. True, didn't quite mean to take you on a grand tour, but it ended up that way. Like with this trip. For sure, with the crew guy, I would never travel just for vacation. Anywhere I went was for work. So I'll travel and tour all over and get back to tell my family about stuff. Definitely. Sense of cooked rice grants detected. Adding supplementary information based on Fairy's input. Scent is defined as a super mega delicious. Wow, guess this thing really is learning. In a couple of different ways. Can talk to that shop. Oh yeah, job complete. Easy work for someone like me, of course. After all, with my Mataki training, I'm perfectly accurate. I bet I just radiate that real man aura. Wait, now's not the time. I don't need Drusilla getting on my case again. The newbie is still not up to snuff. Gotta get back and work him hard some more. All part of a day's work as his guild superior. Hey, you're a tourist? You seem pretty capable. Either way, stay off the highway, yeah? There's a nasty critter out there. We haven't been able to exterminate yet. Oh man, next I'm gonna have to go deal with the waterfall. What a pain.
Indeed. Alright,
so there is already a quest being set up there for us. So the Kunlun Mountains are still off limits. I gather it's some decision handed down by the government. Yet as a member of the Gekka school, I come here every year to train in those mountains. I suppose this year will have to admit defeat to circumstances. Besides, it isn't like there aren't any other place to train. The Kunlun Mountains have long been known as a place to train in, particularly because of how treacherous they are. Few would go into the mountains except to train, so I doubt the closure of it any trouble to the people of Longlai. Yes, but it might be troubling to us. I want to see if we can get outside.
Not this way.
No, because we're just walking around town, so yeah. Okay, this one we're going to keep as last, because it's very easy to locate. The rest is up for grabs. The visitors from before. Let me try and upsell you on this matcha ice cream again. Western style, Eastern flavor, it's all the rage these days. There's nothing wrong with real old-fashioned treats like mantou, but this ice cream has a real neat flavor.
What'll do for today? Thanks a bunch.
Same as before, just leave it for later.
Doo-dee-doo-dee-doo.
Eyes up, Yumes. Don't fall in.
I won't.
She's so adorable. Oh yeah, this is the season for waterfall viewing. It's really lovely right about now. That's sad. There's a fallen tree, so it's a no-go right now, though. There's lots of other lovely sights to take in. Wow, this kid is showing these two old folks around. Hey, rude. And wait, you're even younger than I am. I am a part-timer with the tourism bureau. Mom asked me to help out, and she even gave me an allowance too. Your name's part-timer? Wow, you got a funny name. No, that's my job. I'm Senri. Well, she sure is hyper. So are you her guardians? Keep a close eye on her. Or 2. Or 3 if you got them. Yeah, sorry, she got in your way. I'll keep an eye on her, don't worry. I hope you'll forgive me. Let me get back to showing you around. The trees are in their autumn colors, which makes for an amazing sight at night, with the moon reflecting off the river. It's a very different experience than back in Elmo. Not that I'm knocking their bona fides, this just feels more authentic. I can't really put it into words, it just is. The inn too is more than I imagined. I really was worth saving up our mare for a trip over the past few years. Alright. We've packed our luggage away, so shall we go about Torte? Ah, this is feeling. It was well worth coming all the way out here from Liberal. Of course, even in Liberal, we're loosely familiar with the Eastern culture, but reading of it and experiencing it are two different things. Also, that guide showed me a few places that were breathtaking. Meaning that the kid knows its stuff, which is good.
I've never seen anything like it.
We're a hands-on shop. We love helping visitors enjoy making things. If this is your first time doing this sort of thing, I recommend making a wind chime. How about you and your friends give it a try? A hands-on workshop, huh? Not something you get to do so much, so that could be fun. Oh wait, free time events? Oh, I don't know, I have to hold off until we make a choice. Oh god. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we have 6 events here. I'm guessing no other regions. And I want to do at least all the events with Yume. I think that would be really sweet.
There's something elegant about a willow swaying gently with the wind.
Trust me, there's plenty more where that came from in Longlai.
No connections, only free time. Didn't we encounter each other at Langport? You're an acquaintance of Yigan, yes? This can't be a coincidence. Well, if you're excited by the antiques here, seek me out anytime. I come by Longlai every year to identify rare eastern finds. I couldn't get out further east this year, but I was able to pick up some odds and ends that were brought by a train a few days back. I would have liked to have gone further east, but my trip out to the Central East ended up taking longer than I expected. I really rather get back in time for the Revolution Festival, so sadly my grand journey east has to go on the back burner. Even so, there's plenty of excitement to find for me right here in Longlai.
No need to be shy now.
Will this be added to the shop as well? Maybe.
See you again.
Not some no new things though, if I look carefully. Click. Yes, haha. Yeah, I think we can just go with all the events. And we'll switch some characters around if we have points left.
Do you have any preferences? Thanks for coming in.
Okay. Wisteria tea set. A tea set decorated with floral Eastern patterns might be a good gift for Ren.
You sure know how to make a girl happy.
We try. We're hands-on shop. Yes. Let's go for it. Are we gonna make the little ringlings? Wow, I really want to try it. I've heard rumors of this. What an elegant decoration. I would very much love to hear how chimes made by own hand would sound. Van and company, with instruction of Suruji, took to making wind chimes, like ducks to water, being careful all the while. Finally, they finished by painting their wind chimes as they wished. That'll do. Not bad at all, if I do say so myself. I suppose just having precise data on hand doesn't cut it. I thought it would end up with a better result. Hey, you had fun. The vibes are the most important part of this. Look at mine. Did I do a good job? You bet. Why, it's hard to believe a kid made this. You did great, Yume. After showing each other their wind chimes, they secured them in gift boxes so they could be given as souvenirs. Is this gonna be the same thing? Yeah, it is. Hold off. Yeah, okay, so the game at least gives you a warning that you're with the same people already done this. Good. But yeah, I think it would be nice just to have Yume do all the events at least. I'm not exactly sure why there is such a strong sulfurous scent here. Is it because we're close to the spring source? It's odd. I'm used to the scent from catching the smell of hydrogen sulfide from the labs, but it evokes a very different feeling here. Strange for me to say, since I barely know Longlai. Maybe I'm just excited to be here? Hey, it'll be a pretty crappy trip if you weren't excited to be going on it. You got a chance to relax, so take it. Naturally. Goodness knows when I'll be here next. This little pond is one of Longlai's hot springs. We use this space to make one of the famous treats of the spring towns, hot spring eggs. Boiling some eggs in the hot springs could be nice. I wouldn't mind a snack. I've heard of the hot spring eggs, but I have never made one myself. But as they say, everything is worth to try once. I will be glad to have the experience. Oh, I'm good at boiled eggs. Mommy taught me how to make them. I bet I could make a real gourmet hot spring egg. Rean and company were given a simple explanation by the staff. They then took to boiling their egg, each of them cooking them in different heat and for different times as they saw fit. Man, I used to make these a lot when I trained here. Good to see I still got it. Now, if you want those to taste real good, you put on some syrup on them. That's a flavor to die for. They came out a touch undercooked. This is more difficult than it seems. Yeah, hot springs cooking is about experience and intuition. Normal skill need not apply, you know. I see what you mean, but it was still very fun. Before I do it again, I should get my thermographic sensors upgraded. I think we can leave crazy super tech at home. How are mine, Van? I bet they're all really yummy. Yeah, they sure are real good. Looks like you've inherited Victor's skill some, huh? Yep, I'm pretty good. I can make breakfast for you sometimes even like Van. Oh yeah? Looking forward to it. And so they had a pleasant time sharing their hot spring eggs with each other. Very, very sweet. Let's see... Yeah, we can go that way.
Yummy.
I like the lovely mountains, the feel of the hot springs and all that, of course. But for me, traveling is as much about the nose knowing. I'm not sure I can express it. It's the scent of the air that really makes you realize you're in a different place. It's the moment when you get off the train or when you wake up in a lodging, embraced by a scent unlike anything you get at home. For me, those scents really affect my impressions of the place I travel to. I was over at the temple just a bit ago. The scent of that place, top class. The scent of the trees and the incense really invoked that Eastern mood. The Longlai temple serves tea too, and the tea here in Longlai has a really mysterious scent to it.
Alrighty.
Oh, hey, good timing. Yeah? Wait, what the hell is that huge liquor jug? Did you literally just buy that first thing? Hell yeah, I did. Got to talking up the old man who runs the liquor store, and guess what? He sold me a bottle of half off. Man likes me. Was gonna sell in a bit. Just me, drink, and a scenery for flavor. Wanna join me? Liquor in a day is a real treat. Why am I not surprised? Anyway, appreciate it, but I'll pass. No way I'm boozing up before I savor the sweetness of Longlai. Wouldn't be able to enjoy the flavor like that, you know? Sure. That's what I figured anyway. Alright, good, and we're gonna check out the temple.
Now let us all pray together.
Let's see. Welcome, might you be tourists? I think you will be shocked at how different both our Longlai temple and all of Longlai are from other places such as Langport. The culture of Langport inherited more from the coast of the east through its sea routes. Longlai's culture heritage comes from the land. It is because of Longlai's history as a gateway for land routes connecting the main cultures of Zemuria. Longlai is known as well as a tourist spot, but it is as much a gateway eastward now as it ever been. Well, I say that, but that side of Longlai diminishes as the years turn. Yet, there are still travelers from the east who passes through. I believe it is the mission of our temple to help these visitors from afar and to help people of this land understand the east. Yeah, I'm sure you're doing a great job of that. Oh, our temple has a unique service you might not find in other regions. Eastern tea is free for visitors. Preparing tea and providing it to your guests is a ritual with many meanings far to the east. If you have the time, would you like to experience some Longlai tea, made with local tea leaves and local water? Well, couldn't hurt to do things the Longlai way. Oh my, afternoon tea is it? I'd rather have some juice, but okay, I'll try to drink it. Having accepted, Van and company marveled at Izumi's tea artistry. And once the tea was served, they took to drinking it. Man, it's been forever since I had Longlai tea. It's just seeping into me. It's stuff like this that makes you see how tea culture became so important for things like welcoming guests and even mental training. Its flavor is warm and gentle, one that seeps into the drinker. It feels as if it's spreading into the very depths of my senses. I hadn't considered it before now, but I haven't had time for relaxing tea like this in a long time. Yeah, you work hard, which is good and all on its own, but also means you deserve all the rest you can get. Tea is kinda bitter, but the more I drink it, the more I like it. I know Grandpa drinks tea sometimes, so it must be good. It takes a pretty smart cookie to be able to appreciate tea, Yume. And so Van and company spent a relaxing time enjoying and talking over tea. Yeah. Another step in letting Yume experience everything in this town. Gotta make sure her trip is worth it. Oh, hello, doorway to the east. There's my chance to get everything I need before I head out. I couldn't get out here in time for a direct line, but hey, that gives me a chance to actually prepare. There's a lot of people hoping for our support across the mountains. I've never gone this far east before, but as a proud NGO worker, I've got to do everything I can. I'm sure you're doing great. Oh, where's my car? Must be somewhere down the line. Either way, I must rather spend today taking the load off. True. Well, welcome to Longlai, doorway to the east. I see you've come by automobile. Ours is a small town, but the main line of the Transcontinental Railroad runs through here. I hope you get to ride it someday. Oh yeah, to reach the eastbound train, you'll need to change over on the platform on the opposite side of the station. There's still a train every few days, but well, I think things are unstable out that way, what with the environmental problems and all. There aren't as many as there once were, but still. Even these days, many people of Eastern heritage pass through the city. Nowadays, to keep things convenient for train goers, you can go through customs procedures inside the station. Well, that does sound a lot more easier.
Not this way.
Yeah, I know where it leads, just trying to see if it lets me.
Alright.
That's definitely something I would forget. Ah, so this is Longlai. It's amazing. Talk about an eastern feel. It's different in its own way compared to Langport, and the geography is quite unique too. I'm thrilled to be here. Where do you go first? What a hard decision this is. Ah, you'll figure it out. Just take your time. Oh goodness, I thought I saw a familiar face. Good to see you, ARKRIDE. I don't suppose you've come back to retake your martial art lessons? Unofficial student of the Kongnung School? Come on, I'm here as a tourist. Give me an itty bitty break. Ah, this old lady used to be right up there with the master in piling up stuff for me to do. The memories of this place are ones I'd rather forget. You are Mr. ARKRIDE's acquaintance then. It's enough to say that she's been the receptionist since way back when. Don't be fooled by her being all placid looking. She's got strings to pull you can't even imagine. Stay frosty around her. Oh, you're making me sound like a criminal boss. Besides, it's not been like that lately. It's been a long time since we had any truly outstanding talents. Nowadays we're hard pressed to deal with problems here out east. There's plenty to reflect on in the Republic itself, but I can't spare the time or people for that. Of course, if you feel like helping out, ARKRIDE, you and your assistants would be more than welcome. I think I'll pass working on vacation time. In fact, I feel like she's already got a grip on my sitch here. A handful, as well, always. Oh, there's plenty to reflect on in the Republic itself, but I can't spare the time or people for that. Even near Longlai, things have gotten hard. Granted, I don't worry about things that won't affect the citizens. I'll get in touch with Hazel and Zin again, I suppose. Also, I really need to do performance reviews. Kazan's been... well, Kazan, and there's Gray. Oh goodness, she's so dedicated, I cannot help but be impressed. Well, there's not really any big cases out here in Longlai though. With that said, it is the doorway to the east, so I'm sure it's rough work dealing with things here. She's good. She'll manage. And if really push comes to shove, I'm sure we're willing to help. I didn't know what to think about Eastern culture at first, but it's so complex. It's like there's this effort to achieve harmony with nature, you know? And the town's quiet atmosphere feels like an Eastern aesthetic all by itself. The seniors of the guild said something similar, but there really is a lot to learn from encountering foreign cultures. I'll do the best I can for the sake of everyone who put so much effort in to help me. Come to think of it, I heard this place has attracted warriors for a long time. The harsh lands, the crisp air, I can see how it would, I guess. Anyways, gotta put my best foot forward and try to find a way to grow myself here. You go for it. Alright, I think that's it for the guild. I guess we'll come here if you actually needed some work. All the years I've spent earning and sending back home added up to nothing, huh? The other day I got a letter saying my parents back in my hometown passed away. I don't have anyone to send money to anymore. So, what do I do now? Why work here in the Republic if there's no one left to benefit? My hometown has had bad harvest for, I guess, almost a decade. There's nothing to eat other than food they buy from the outside. That's why I was sending Mira. I was sending it so they could live, and now... Now you have to think about yourself. What do you need? Where do you want to be? That's the only thing you get to decide on. Welcome to Longlai. We're a border city, but as you can see, we're pretty quiet. All told, I hope you have a relaxing time here. There are still a number of folks from the eastern passing through, but nowadays customs are done at the train station or border crossing. These days I focus on keeping peace in town and help visitors with any trouble they run into. Of course, with how peaceful it is, that's not too hard. If you need anything, come by anytime. Trust me, you won't be a bother. We are very easygoing. Wow, he's still in a lot better shape than I expected. Mr. ARKRIDE, is something amiss? What's over there? Nah, it's nothing. No reason to bring a bunch of people over. I'll go there later on my own.
No rest for the weary.
Yeah, it's probably where he trained before.
You there. Let me talk to you for a minute.
Hi there, are you all visiting for vacation? Some of you are dressed kinda funny. You're not like the other people who visit. Hey, where did you come from? I wanna hear all about it. Now, don't pester the customers, okay? Didn't Mikasa from the inn just make time to play with you? Come on now. Hey, I'll get you something to eat in just a little bit, okay? I love hearing people who come to Longlai talk. They tell me about other towns and they aren't like Longlai. I wanna go do a tourism too someday. Ah, you're from earlier. My husband Mantau is nice and all, but how about some of our onigiri? You probably had lunch just now, but should stop by tomorrow morning if you'd rather. I sell some pretty rare fried onigiri. In the East, onigiri is a common food for just about everyone. Wouldn't you like to get a feel for that yourself? Rice dumplings are said to be the common portable food for the mountain aesthetics. Wouldn't you like to try that mountain taste yourself? Oh, definitely. We've got more than onigiri too, so how about fontuon? They made with a very glutinous rice, different from the kind used in fried rice. Since this is the kind of rice folks use to make candy, the kids love them. My daughter can't get enough. It's also a great recommendation for kids who don't like eating veggies, since they're happy to eat rice dumplings even with fillings.
Looking is always free, you know.
Mixchimaki. We can wait with that.
Come back for more anytime.
Just so we know, we have to go by all the food stations. Mentau, onigiri, ice cream. There's so many lovely scents in the air. I'd like to try them all, but lunch was quite fancy enough already. If I eat a lot now, I'll probably regret it at dinner. Finally giving it to the sweet smell of sweetness, huh? Eat as much as you want, I say. Don't let the diet stand between you and discovering new things. True enough, I suppose you're right. I might not have another chance like this anytime soon. The food is good, but I'm also excited for the activities in the area. I'd love to get a chance to study and experience it all. It's funny, but even just among Mantau, there are so many flavors, it's hard to decide. I wonder what flavor these black Mantau are. Try it and you'll find out. But like he said, it's gonna fill you up real good.
I almost forgot! I gotta find a souvenir for Mommy!
You'll have plenty of souvenirs before you get home. Welcome, visitors. Looking for good souvenirs for your trip to Longlai? I'll be glad to help you with that. As it happens, I'm the chief of the tourism bureau as well. I'm sure I can help you figure out what you'd like to get. Longlai's unique selling point is how different it is from many other places influenced by Eastern culture. I'm sure you'll find something here that is entirely unique, even compared to, say, Langport. I'm happy as long as I can help you make a unique special Longlai memory or two. With the little one with us, you know it's gonna be special no matter what. Ooh, better weapons. We need more money. I don't want to sell my Sepit. It's gonna be what it is.
I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as I'll be waiting for you. Take as long as you need.
Purifying spice. Ooh, tortoiseshell hairpin and indigo.
I'll be waiting for you.
Okay.
Very well.
For Fairy and Rosette. Alright. A colored fan made with the traditional Eastern dyes. Might be a good gift for Rosette.
Thank you very much.
And a tortoiseshell hairpin. A high quality hairpin made from a rare tortoise shell. Might be a good gift for Fairy.
I'll take good care of it.
You better. Gifts aren't for free, you know. Alright. Let's see who we can find on top. Welcome. Would you like to taste the flavors of Longlai Eastern home cooking? You'll find it much different than the fancy shops. I used to work with tea, so I've also got a good eye for food that matches tea well. I'd be glad to introduce you to the flavors loved by the common folk of the East. Oh yes, if you see my son outside, he's working with the Tourism Bureau as a guide, so feel free to lean on him a little bit. He's such a smart kid. He's still young, but he'll do a fine job showing you the sights of Longlai.
Alrighty.
Yes,
I'm proud of all
I've seen
wares.
him.
It's been a pleasure.
He's definitely doing a great job. Hey, my brother and I went to Langport before actually. I wasn't sure what to expect from Longlai, but honestly, the feel here is more than the gossip could make you hope for. I'd heard there's a lot of different Eastern cultures, but like, clearly there's even more to it than I thought. Well, this homestyle food is so nice. It's not super fancy or anything, but it still tastes fantastic. I really am interested in the Heki Zandrose in big meals, but honestly, I could just eat the whole trip and be happy. Also, frankly, with how unique the cultural experience here is, I think staying in some nice cheap lodgings would still make for a great trip. Yeah, I'm sure it is. Like I said, the whole atmosphere in this place is amazing. Alright, I think we talked to everyone, and in all honesty, I think we've... No, not yet. There's still one thing we haven't done. How to get there, though? Oh, he's fishing. I almost thought he was doing something else. Glad he wasn't weeing in the water, though. Fishing is something one can attain mastery of too. To become one with the mountains, to read the flow of the rivers. What's with this old guy? Guess he's a fisherman? Ah, you there, sir. You seem interested in fishing? Do not restrain yourself. Come, free yourself and embrace fishing with me. I am Kokai, a master of fishing in the East. I'm holding a bit of a fishing competition. I hope to convey the true mystery of fishing to the people of this land while I'm here. Oh yeah? Well, this is the season for dragon trout, and so I chose to make the most of it while the time's on us. Of course, no yearly registration required. Competition is both the joy and the source of self-improvement in fishing. As I recall, that's a common fish around Longlai. Didn't plan on a fishing trip, but it's a valid tag. A fishing competition we just happened to be in time for. What a curious form of serendipity. Wow, fishing. I've never done this before. Just watch, I'm gonna fish up dinner tonight. No, Yume. You get to watch this time. Don't want you slipping into the river, especially in this season. Don't worry, I'll catch a big fish for the both of us, so you're on my team, got it? Okay, you get the fish, Van. So Van and company joined the fishing competition, just to enjoy the fishing. Though they did compare the fish they managed to catch.
Hey!
Ha, that's a pretty big one. Wow, Van, that's great. I bet you wouldn't do it without my helping, huh? You know it, Yume. You would have been hopeless without you. Oh my, that's a very impressive dragon trout. I didn't think you had it in you to pull it up that big. You're quite skilled. Have you considered taking up the rod professionally? Nah, I'm good. I only fish as a hobby sometimes. Still, it's a good hobby to have. Well, hell, you got a pretty big one too, huh? Indeed, I attempted to fish in the fitting manner suggested by the aggregate data reported of the area. With that said, the sensation of fish tugging the moment it lands on the hook is a thrilling experience, as I heard. Good to hear you liked it. Just don't go turning into a hardcore fishmonger on me, yeah? And so they spend a bit more time wetting their lines and enjoying the peaceful moments fishing. Alright, so we've done all the events. We have 4 left, so we can do it again with a different set of people. So let's go back to the hotel and change our group. The thing that I wanted to do, we did. Oh wait, there's one more. Almost forgot about that one. This one here. After that, we'll change up parties. Because, like I said before, Yume has to experience everything. It's her trip here as well. Oh, today the air of mountain flow is clean and pure. This clarity would let me read your fortune if you would but lend me your palm. Palm reading, huh? Not that I believe in it, but I might get a kick out of it. Huh? Fortune telling? What's that? So the nice lady's gonna look at my palms to see the future? That sounds fun, I wanna try it. Wait, your hands? Oh, I doubt it will be a problem. My hands are recreated in quite precise detail. If anything, it should be interesting to see what the results these hands give. Ah, okay then. I guess she doesn't really think about it. Let me see. Oh, your hand shows what we call the cross line. This is a difficult one. All I can say is... What's up, ma'am? The cross line can mean a few things. It can be the cross of secrets, the mark of one who possesses abnormal powers, or incredible luck. It may also be the cross of the sun, speaking to artistic talent and yet more meaning. It all depends on what parts show most strongly. Your cross line, it is odd, for it lies near many signs, yet faded at the last moment, becoming none and taking a strange middle ground. Not sure what that's all about, but thanks, I guess. Food for thought. Miss, your hands have a strong work line. This line doesn't speak of your success or failures in your profession, but instead tells of how your work has changed your life. I see that your efforts in work will be the key to your future. Oh my, you are quite insightful. It is certainly true that my life has been changed by my work in many, many ways. However, I remain the person I've always been. I cannot say if I will always be in so in the future, though. We never can tell, can we? Oh dear child, for such a young girl, you have a powerful marriage line on you. It won't be soon, of course, but I can see you will be blessed with a wonderful husband and a happy family. Yay, that sounds like a happy fortune for the next lady of the bistro. Sure, if Victor that long could ever let you get married. Afterwards, they had a great time sharing their results with each other. Yeah, awesome. I like it. Now let's see, who do we want to bring with us? And we may want to make some more chimes for everybody as a souvenir. Do we go back to our room? I imagine... Nope. That's not the button I wanted to press. Who to bring? Let's see... Yeah, why not? Alright, let's pick up 3 events we can do with them. Especially the chimes. Other than that, we still have to see.
Van! Green ice cream!
Where? Oh, good find, Fairy. That's genuine matcha ice cream.
Too enthusiastic, most definitely. Hey, we did give this a spin already, but hey, vacation time, right? Yeah, that's why we picked other people to do it with us. Wind chimes! I'm not familiar with these kind of chimes. We don't have these among the Krugas, so I'd be glad to learn how to make them. I don't know Eastern culture very well, but still, I'm curious to see how these chimes are engineered. And of course, these would probably make nice souvenirs for Gran and Essie. Van and company, with instructions from Tsurugi, took to making wind chimes like ducks to water, being careful all the while. Finally, they finished with painting their wind chimes as they wished. It was fun, but a lot like some of the stuff we made back home. You're pretty dexterous, so I guess it's no shocker you're a natural. Maybe I should have altered it by another few micro-rash. I think that would have achieved an even better sound. Oh, for it's supposed to be fun, not something you sweat micro thing over. Just go with the flow and accept what you get. After showing each other their wind chimes, they secured them in a gift box so they could be given as souvenirs. Okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna pick the other 2 members, make wind chimes with them as well, so everybody has wind chimes to bring back home. And then with Agnes, I will let her palms be red. I think that might be interesting to see what kind of results come out of that. Alright.
Oh, I love these autumn leaves. They're so pretty.
Bet they are. This is around peak time for autumn foliage, so they look extra nice.
Can I see where the rest actually are? does have an extra chance.
Oh, I smell booze!
For the love of Adios, it's daytime. You can get drunk off your ass later.
Very true. I'm just having a quick roundabout to see if you can find them. But technically they should be around here somewhere. Like, it's not gonna break the bank or anything, just curious. Wow, Longlai houses are so different, it's also neat. Are you having fun too, Van? You bet. Never been here as a tourist before, after all. With our crew of lovable dinguses around, it feels extra special. Yay, that's good. You've been so busy with work after all. Guess I've still got a long way to go if I'm worrying you, Yume. Thanks. Whoa, talk about amazing autumn colors. Hello, Mr. ARKRIDE. I'd only seen photographs before, but it's amazing how lovely it can get, isn't it? Supposedly, this very moment, 1 week before leaves begin to fall, is when they're at their best. Perhaps I'll pick one to bring back with me as a souvenir. That sounds like you. Good idea, though. Yeah, great idea. Alright, so I found them at least, so let's have a bit more fun. I think these are supposed to be a bit of a summer specialty, so I suppose we're terribly out of season. Still, I've been a little interested in these sort of things as an artistic level. Made paper lanterns for vessel back in Langport, but I never did wind chimes. Eyes on me, old fart. My master's hands will knock you on your ass. Van's company, with instruction from Tsurushi, took making wind chimes like a duck to water, being careful all the while. Finally, they finished painting their wind chimes as they wished. Oh, I'm glad mine came out well. It was fun to make these, used of the technique I learned in school. They look real professional. Lives up to their must rep for quality. Looks like I rock this better than you, huh? Yeah, right. What are you that out for with? A damn pickaxe? After showing each other their wind chimes, they secured them in a gift box so they could be given as souvenirs. Alright, so everyone has a souvenir now. Now let's read some future. And after that we'll probably be sent to the hotel for dinner. Oh, today the air of the mountain flow clean and pure. You know what? I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave the poem reading to next time, just in case that if we finish this, we'll automatically be transferred to another destination or something actually happens. And it's around the same time I stop normally anyway, so that's more than fine. So for now, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are, and if you're still here, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and be back next time as we read Agnes's poem and see what we're gonna do next. Is it gonna be dinner? Or is there gonna be an event here, the real reason we got sent here for free? We'll see. So until then, bye bye.